And we are back as Hope.
So we're still in the Whitewood, we're still following the lights to over there by the looks of it.
Yeah, well, there's a giant door.
Mm.
I think all the doors are supposed to be like fal'C as well.
Yeah, I presume like minor ones, because it's not that important to like operate a door.
Yeah, fal'C aren't all powerful, they're just built for purpose.
Yeah. It's more like saying it's the door computer system, it's the same thing.
I think its name's Dorian.
Way to go!
It's done war cry, but I get the feeling it's too little too late for, what are they called? Thexteron. Never anything at the end of the little pier bits.
No.
We can win this!
We can. Oh, getting a good blitz in there. I'm probably being too cautious with that anyway. Switch.
I don't know, a little bit of caution's good. Because, like, you don't want to die and have to do it again. Oh gosh, what's that enemy doing? He's kind of shaking.
Maybe he's nervous.
Oh, flurry of fire, I see. The lightning this time, but yeah, she was protected. Whereas, yes, his sort of normal attack aren't really worth mentioning, I guess.
Poor Hope. Yeah, this is high HP, low sort of damage potential, except for that one big attack, of course.
There we go.
Definitely towards the big door.
Yeah.
It's one of the bulkhead things.
Oh dear. We're gonna run past them.
Well, I'm wondering if I can...
No, I think they become too aware. Because they're still aware,
lightning.
even though they don't have the things, I think. No, they're not. It's sort of the light indicator.
Yeah, but as soon as I get anywhere near them...
So I think you might just have to go for it. Do your spells first that are protecting you.
I'm not gonna back down.
He's not going to back down.
And the usual sort of deal with the Velotherons first, I would suggest. Simply because they'll die quicker. So we've got our bonus to magic, our bonus to defense.
I've got your back.
Heal up a bit.
I've got your back.
Leave my back out of this.
Maybe you've lost your back and she's got it.
Well, she should stop pinching backs.
Stay down.
Ow.
Probably do that a little bit of health boost, especially since we might be getting a big attack soon.
Oh, those little attacks are bad enough.
Yeah, just rather swipe at you.
slow to knock its... I might actually see if I can dual cast for a little bit, see if I can hurry things along. Yeah, that seems to be working. Because once you've done enough physical... Oh dear.
Oh dear. Extermination mode, so he's launched us and then thumped us down. Because yes, he has the weaknesses to magic, so the characters that are good against him are the double magic ones.
She's doing plenty of damage. I'm fine. Well, I'm in the air and going, ah, but other than that...
You should just be about to die, yeah, there we
Be
go.
ready for the next fight.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. At least I got the antidote. Right, giant door time. Or time to move, as Light put it.
I wonder how the others are doing.
Saz and Vanille? Who knows? Even if they got away, they'll get caught eventually. Then they'll have to choose. Resist or surrender.
Surrender. Do you think he's still alive?
You mean Snow? He's too stubborn to die. And that's his best quality. He's arrogant and chummy from the get-go. He thinks he's everybody's pal. Never liked him much. He leads around a bunch of kids. Gang called Nora.
Where'd they get the name Nora?
It's a stupid acronym. Their little code stands for no obligations, rules, or authority. Must be nice.
It's irresponsible.
Well then.
Another elevator. Up or down?
Up. Down. I meant down.
Oh, the bioweapon research site. That sounds good.
Like the big sort of cabley
The
bits.
super huge cabling, yeah.
There are a lot of feral creatures here too. They're a little different from the military. This is an army facility for turning wildlife into weapons.
Civilians aren't allowed in here, are they?
We'll have to be sure and tell them if we see any.
Okay, so we have another little primer section, as it calls it, and essentially now we can't just run around the enemies if we fancy it. We can only get through those fences if we kill everything.
Yeah. Although I think there are a couple of optional bits and pieces with gates that we need to get through to get extras.
Yeah, there's a couple of gates we don't have to get through, but we'll go through them. And yes, these are the wild versions of things that they then turn into sort of like the ones that they summon from the little spinny orb things near the beginning.
Yeah, yeah. Ah.
Maybe we should try something else.
Have we encountered one of these before?
A silver lubu.
No, we haven't.
Noble.
He's a mystery.
Oh yes, I should.
A Libra.
I have Quake as well. I haven't used it yet.
That's useful for groups, isn't it?
Yes. Because it staggers everything.
And to be fair, Hope doesn't have anything else that he can spend his TP on.
I think when you immediately get it, it is actually reasonably useful just as an attack, especially if a creature is weak against it.
Oh dear, we've been poisoned, I
But
think.
later on, it's not very strong just as an attack, so you just use it to stagger everything.
Yeah. Yes, we had a brief experience there of being poisoned, which can be quite nasty because it's just one of those things that does extra damage on top of their attacks. That's really useful when you get poisoned.
Oh yeah.
No holding back!
So these are the Silver Lobos. So what information do they have?
Weak against fire.
The
They coordinate attacks. And
of
they're capable of inflicting poison.
yeah.
Yes.
But we now know to fire at them. Probably means you want to do dual casting. Or you're not less bothered.
Well, the thing is that just because they're weak against an element doesn't mean that they're strong against, you know, physical attacks. Physical attacks are still useful.
Oh, luckily no one actually got poisoned that time.
I say physical attacks, that should obviously distinguish between the fact that you can do physical attacks as a Ravager or magical attacks as a Ravager, and the same goes for being a Commando. And we actually got to stagger this one.
And he's poisoned Hope again.
Just another battle.
Oh, we're doing good, we're doing good. And yes, that little gate is just disintegrated. Which I think is actually kept as how it comes out of the circles rather than like the wall.
No, that's
Oh,
the
is
thing
it
it comes
those? I
out
didn't
of.
quite see them. So the other one's just there. So you kind of like jump around them. Sort of.
Oh. Keep on trying to get them and failing.
Yeah. I suspect these sort of maybe they're harder to get with when they're the wild animals that look around a bit more. I don't know.
Well, yeah, because it made the distinction really, 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 really early on with these Zwerg Scandroids.
Yeah.
Whee!
Yes, the launch ability is quite useful because it does take them out of the battle for quite a while.
That's not good. I better
We've
quake.
both been poisoned, yeah.
Give up now!
Actually, no, even as a spell, it's still fairly useless when you first get it.
But it does do sort of damage to both of them and staggers both of them because their stagger bar has gone up quite a bit.
I've got your back.
Oh, and Venomate, did that say? Yeah, so dear lightning's nearly dead.
No, she's fine.
Yes, you can see actually the little health bar just slowly ticks down when you're poisoned.
I think we can actually use antidote, but the thing is that there is only a very, very brief window between when you start getting poisoned off creatures and when you gain the ability as a healer to heal poison.
Yeah. And,
So you generally don't bother
once
with it.
you've finished each individual encounter anyway, you're no longer poisoned. You don't have to heal yourself outside of battle. So
Thank goodness, that was a nightmare in Suikoden. In Suikoden, what happens is if you get poisoned and you come out of the battle, you go onto the world map and continue to get poisoned and die as you're walking around.
yeah.